when you begin to look at your past, give an interpretation that empowers you. That's where I used to be, that's not where I am now. I'm growing. Now what should you think about? In your mind right now, think about some particular event or act in your life that you feel very mad about, but you really regret that that took place. If you had to do over again, you would do it differently. With that there, I want you to see yourself in your mind's eye and say to yourself, I love myself unconditionally. I forgive myself. I knew better. I would have done better. Can you better forgive somebody? Now that was the perfect, all of us have made some mistakes. And it wasn't easy. It's not easy forgiving, am I right? It's not easy, everybody won't forgive. This guy I forgive, but I don't forgive now. So you try and grow. We're reinterpreting our past. Understanding and know it. Then we can move from where we are. Then we can begin to design the kind of life that empowers us, that gives us happiness, that enables us to be how terrible who we are. Knowing that as we begin to explore new horizons and new vistas in life, that as we begin to focus on developing ourselves, as we begin to elevate ourselves and not to follow the crowd, activating the thinker in us and disciplining and putting our whole, the emotional part of ourselves. It's not easy, but through practice and practice and practice. Practice makes what? Practice makes improvement. You can always better your best. You can always go beyond anything that you have ever done. You never hit a state of perfection. You're always bigger than what you do. And so you're looking for new breakthroughs through practice and practice and practice. You'll get better and better and better. And there's still some things that will happen to you that will catch you on the blind side that you did not anticipate. You'll get knocked down, but you won't be knocked out. You'll be able to get to your feet again, be able to rouse, but you'll have a fast recovery rate when you work on yourself. Read inspirational books, of course. Listen to change then begin to inspire you. And stay around people who will empower you. Because when you start looking at giving your best at all times, that's not easy. But when you are committing yourself to doing something, those are the standards that you set for yourself, because that's who you are. If you're working on a job where you're miserable, they're not paying you what you want. You don't like the work, you don't like the people, and you're dissatisfied. If you decided to continue to take a paycheck, you owe it to yourself to give it your best effort. If you get in the habit of being mediocre or doing just enough to get by, you're not hurting anybody but you. You're cheating you. Learn each day with integrity. Don't try and get over it like. Don't try and cheat. See, a lot of people have tried cheat. I was with a friend of mine and we went to a service station to get some gas. They gave me back too much change. I discovered it down the road and I was turning around blurring back gas and you a fool. Hey man, when they don't get people enough change, you think they're fighting the people down? I said, I'm not responsible for that. I'm responsible for me. I went by there, I told the guy, excuse me sir, you gave me a $20 meal too much. I gave her just the dollar, I just took it and walked away, didn't say thank you. The guy in the trial land said, I explained to you, fool! I jabbed her. I said, I'm not responsible for his attitude. I don't care, knowing that he would not say thank you, I would still give it back to him. Because my image of myself says, hey, you don't take something that doesn't belong to you. That's the way my mother raised me. Don't try to cheat, so this little bit won't count. Everything counts.